John.
Hi, Kim.
Well, will you look at the man? Face as long as a wet week. And here's myself, for the goodness and generosity of my heart, have spent the whole bloody morning washing out this coffee urn.
Thanks. I hate that job.
Oh, unlike myself, who loves the smell of coffee oil on my perfumed hand and the feel of steel wool on my delicate fingertips.
What?
What indeed? Where have you been?
Been to the bank.
What? Have you no respect for yourself? I'll tell you, John, I suppose being a capitalist, you'll have to associate with those bankers early in the morning. But it's bad for the disposition, not to mention the digestion. Now, there's myself with great peace of mind and an undiminished appetite. And thank you, I will have another corn muffin. What are you figuring there?
I'm converting dollars into Irish pounds. I tell you, the dollar's gone down a bit since the last time I did this.
When was that?
3 or 4 years ago.
Now, don't tell me that you were figuring on financing the Calleary farm based on 1975 conversion figures.
I was.
That must be a rude shock.
It is. And the other thing I didn't take into very much consideration was interest. I'm spoiled. I must have the only 4.5% mortgage in the world on this place.
So with 3% additional interest, 20 cents depreciation on the dollar conversion,
Ah, damn it. I tell you, even if I cash in $10,000 worth of my negotiables and borrow $50,000 on the bar, I still won't have quite what Maggie and Red need for the farm. Plus, I'll be a bit overextended myself.
Don't do it, John. Look, just pay the taxes, hang on to the farm, and give some thought. And then maybe something else will come up and you won't have to finance the whole thing yourself.
Maybe something would happen, huh?
Ah, something always does, John. There's no doubt about that.
Ah, the thing is, I hate to go back on my word, especially since it's made Maeve so happy. But
Oh, Annie, setting the old place to rights. It's just the loveliest, most hopeful thing.
It is. I said to John Ryan, and I meant it, it's as if he's preserving part of our lives and our family, and so much that was especially important to our father, and giving it to the next generation. And I, for one, can't think of a more grand and generous gift. Can you?
No.
Let me ask you, will you have any spare room in your bag?
Well, should I wear my raincoat and put a couple of sweaters underneath it, or should I pack my raincoat and wear my wool coat?
Oh, wear your heavy coat, Maeve. If it was any winter but this, imagine. 3 inches of snow in Ireland, and school closed for a week, and I missed it all.
Well, we did try to make up for it, darling.
And a grand effort it was.
Well, I'm not going to have room in my big bag, no doubt. But on the second shelf in the hall closet, there's a little weekend case. You could put your overflow in that, and then I could put my overflow coming back from Ireland.
Such a head on her shoulders.
Your mother's father, and his father before him, and his father's father, straight back for 7 generations that we know and can name, gave their lives to this land. Sometimes they gave their lives for it. I'm not a rich man, and there's precious little I have to leave to you and your brothers and sisters. My love, of course. And some of the ideas other people have passed along to me. And the land. I'll depend on you to take good care of it.
Don't push me, Sean. I'm going as fast as I can. It's heavy.
It's only a bucket of plaster.
A full bucket.
So I'm carrying two.
You're a boy with muscles everywhere, most notably between your ears, Sean Cleary.
Listen to the tongue on her.
Well, I'm tired, and my back aches, and I hate plastering.
Oh, but Maeve, we have to take care of the place. If we don't, who will?
Maeve, darling, will you bring the bread knife and the bread from the cupboard and then poke up the fire a bit?
I will.
Ah, let me look at you. You're wet to the skin. Sit down by the hearth and tell me where you've been.
Riding the mare.
Riding the mare, is it? Bareback in the rain with no sweater and no shoes on your feet.
You aren't angry?
Because you were out in a little bit of rain. Rain won't hurt you, 'twill make you grow.
I'd rather sit in this window than any chair in the house.
I have no doubt of it. Sensible child that you are. The sunlight's better than any lamp. And the wind is blowing across your own fields and through your mother's roses. You can see the road going and coming, and the sky above us, and the blackberries at your fingertips. That's a grand seat, Maeve Caleary. It's the best seat in the world.
Go on, Tom, you got him now.
He bit me thumb. I did not. You know you did. That's dirty fighting.
Sean is not a dirty fighter.
Stop that, Maeve. Get her off
Come
me.
on, take it back.
Give it to him, Maeve.
Come on, Tom Cleary, you take that back.
Not now, not ever.
Oh, ow!
Stop it now. Here comes Daddy.
What the devil's going on up here?
I'll grow up and marry my man and live in a palace.
Go away.
But I will. You'll see.
You'll wake the others.
A palace. Not an old stone keep, but a great house with fine furniture and silk and thousands of window panes like diamonds.
You'll never.
I will. And I'll have great chandeliers with electric lights when I want them, and dozens of beeswax candles when I don't. And a footman to follow me everywhere and do what I ask.
Where do you get these ideas anyway?
And great table for meals with gold things and silver, and meat at dinner every night. And books. 2 rooms with nothing but books. All Daddy could read, and then he'll come and smoke his pipe and sit on a velvet cushion.
You're off your bloody head.
Don't swear.
You'll be marrying a king then.
Oh, yes.
Lady.
I'll be marrying a king, indeed.
Lady.
Oh. John.
Are you all right?
Good morning.
Morning.
Yep. Surprise. You slept through the night.
Why doesn't it hurt?
Because you're full of medication.
Floating.
Good. I hope that stays for a while.
Seneca,
Hey.
I think I said that too fast.
Don't move, honey. Just don't even talk if you don't want to.
But I want to tell you how good you've been to me. Thank you.
Well, I'm not altogether sure for what, but, all right. You're welcome. What?
Poor baby.
No. No, he was loved. He was happy. Roger?
I was about to ask, is she asleep?
Yes, I was, Vita. I slept for a really long time.
Well, that's good news. Listen, I'd like the two of you to bear with me a while. I need to consult you both.
Yes?
What's up?
Well, I need a statement from Jill. Well, more accurately, I need Jill to sign a statement that has already been prepared.
What kind of statement?
Lucid, cogent, stylishly phrased, which is to say, one I compose myself.
I don't understand.
Well, there are lots of things that you don't know about in the aftermath of the accident.
Edmund?
No, not about Edmund. About you. You see, when Seneca found you at the beach house, he called the police and they put you in the back of the patrol car and took you to the nearest medical facility, which was nothing more than an emergency clinic, an auxiliary unit of St. Mary's Hospital. You know the kind, general family practice, deal with sunburn, an occasional broken arm, and a traffic accident if it happens out front. You understand?
Yes.
Roger, I think this can wait.
Unfortunately, it can't. You were bleeding internally, and the wound on your left leg was too high for a tourniquet. You were also in shock. You were as close to death as one can safely get. Now, the resident who was on duty was not a qualified surgeon. There was no time to take you anywhere else. There was no time to bring someone else in. So, Seneca took out his medical license, which he apparently still carries with him. And he asked the resident to call the switchboard at Riverside and verify the fact that he, Seneca Bolak, was in charge of neurology. Now, luckily, the resident recognized Seneca's name and the Boland Award and didn't check. Seneca performed surgery and saved your life.
What? I didn't know that.
No, and I don't see why you have to know now.
Because you took a terrible risk. You could have gone to jail.
Roger.
Look, Seneca, I'm sorry, but she has to hear all of this. Now, the resident got wise. He panicked and he raised all sorts of hell. He went as far as to call Marshall.
Oh, Roger, no.
No, it's all right. Roger, get out of here.
No, please, Seneca, be patient. Now, Marshall and Faith and I came up with a marvelous plan. Actually, why should I share the credit? I was the one that came up with a marvelous plan, and they approved. Now, Faith and I, as next of kin, and Marshall, as Seneca's immediate superior, have all written letters to the county medical board praising Seneca, citing his record over the last 2 years, and we have asked them to return his license to practice medicine.
Are you serious?
Perfectly. Look, instead of demanding an indictment, we are begging them to give you recognition for your talents. I mean, it's 1 chance out of 10 that it might work. But if we sit back and do nothing, it's 9 chances out of 10 that you would go to jail.
Roger, just tell me what I have to do, okay?
I want you to sign this beautifully written plea for your husband.
I'll try.
Don't you want to hear what it says first?
No, Roger, not now. She's tired.
No, just let me sign it.
All right. Here's a pen. This will be your desk.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well done. Well done. Okay. Now, the 3 of us, Marshall, Faith, and myself, are going to try to set up a session with the county board where we can all appear together. I'll keep you posted.
Well, I guess I should say thank you.
Well, you certainly should. And you're welcome. I don't know how anybody in such rotten physical condition can look so lovely. I'll see you later.
Roger.
Yeah.
A good plan.
Thank you. I live for praise and adulation.
You took a terrible chance.
No. Nope. Under the circumstances, it was the only thing that could be done.
But is it gonna be all right?
Of course it'll be okay. It already is. You're alive.
If you had been there earlier.
No, Jill. Edmund was killed instantly.
How?
His neck was broken, and that was all.
I remember. The blanket.
Yeah. When I found him, the blanket was clutched in one hand, and he was lying on his face as if he were asleep.
And he didn't know.
Absolutely not. There was no pain. There was no fear.
The music box.
I'm sure that music was the last sound that he was aware of. Can you rest now?
No. I want to ask you one more question.
All right.
Where is he buried? The grave.
Riverside, on a hill. In one direction, you can see the Palisades, and the river, and the boats.
You knew that he liked boats.
Yes, yeah. Behind the site there, the trees, grass, suggestion of forest. And if you look away to the south, you can see the World Trade Center. He'd have liked that too.
Did you pick the place?
No, Faith did. She took care of everything in her usual impeccable way.
And Faith.
Shh.
You know, I told Frank that I was sorry. And he said he didn't blame me. And I know that you don't blame me. Just keep wondering when I'm going to stop blaming myself.
Now, Jillian.
I'll try.
Honey, when did you tell Frank that you're sorry?
Yesterday. Before I went to sleep, he came here.
All right. Hey. Sleep some more, huh? Try to take a nap.
Are you gonna go now?
Yeah. But I'll be back.
Good.
Nurse, were you on duty yesterday with my wife?
Yes, Doctor.
Now, when Senator Ryan paid her a visit?
Yes, I was.
Well, for the time being, I'm restricting visitors, and Senator Ryan is one of the people who, under no circumstances, will be allowed to see Mrs. Bullock. Is that clear?
Yes, Doctor. Would you leave written instructions?
Yes, I will, but all you have to do right now is remember that Frank Ryan is not to go into her room. Thank you.
Frank.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
You're crying.
Well, Not out of sadness, John. I'm very happy.
Where's Annie?
Oh, she's inside trying to figure out how she can get everything into the bags.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Surely.
I'm afraid I have a bit of a problem.
Oh, what would that be?
You sure nothing's the matter now?
Oh, no, John, I'm embarrassed. I was just sitting here looking at Annie's pictures, and I got myself into a state over the place and the fields and the fact that it's going to be safe again. I mean, the family under a tight roof and creatures in the barn and things planted and growing. Oh, it's so splendid, I can hardly bear it.
Oh, Maeve, you always said you'd marry a king.
I did. And I did.
I'm glad you're happy, lady. That's all I want.
What if you could change your past? Erica does every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, tonight at 10 on SoapNet.